Hello, and welcome to our corner of yarny goodness. This is episode 32 of the Nitty Bitty Sister podcast. Sorry, we'll say it again. I am Nancy. You can find me on Instagram as NancyDrew77.
And I'm Yvonne, and you can find me on Instagram under I'll Love You. And we are the Nitty Bitty Sisters. Welcome, welcome.
Hello again.
I know you guys probably thought we had fallen off a cliff or something.
Right.
But at least we've been sharing what we've been working on our Instagram
Yeah. Still
page.
staying active there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we thought, we better share over there. They're going to think, what happened to them?
They're done.
Yeah.
We're still here.
Yep. Life gets in the way.
Yeah, definitely.
Too much.
Yep.
Too much. Yep.
But I'm glad we were able to get together today.
I know. Finally.
Trying to remember how to start the video and what we have to show, and
Oh, right.
takes a minute.
I know. Get back in the groove.
Yep.
Here we are.
Here is February 1st.
Yes.
January's finally over. It seems like it's always so long.
But I think January and February, once those 2 months are over, I feel a lot better because then spring, you start seeing life coming back to the trees and
All the flowers.
wildflowers are starting to bloom. So, yeah, January and February just aren't my favorite months. I do not like winter.
Yeah.
I mean, there's different aspects about winter that I like.
Yeah.
But overall, it is my least favorite season.
Yeah.
For sure.
We had sun today, so that definitely helped.
I know. I was, people would come in, I'm like, I am so thankful to see the sun.
All right. So we want to get started. This episode is on my end. It's going to be more towards my Make 9 Noble Character Crafts. Yes, Noble Character Crafts is hosting, she's done it but in the past, the Make 9 2024 MAL. And so I jumped on the bandwagon, we both did, to do Make 9 focus. With me, I was thinking trying to make it a little more focus on what I actually want to finish or what I want to start instead of willy-nilly not working on anything, taking 3.5 years to finish a project. So, no, my cardigan. Not I was talking about myself, trying to focus.
Yeah.
Rein in the...
Yeah, I didn't play it smart. I didn't do whips. Mine are all brand new stuff. But yeah.
Good deal.
And apparently I didn't either get the memo. My brain didn't tell me, like, you need to print out the Make 9. So I didn't print mine.
I printed mine mainly, one, to help talk about it in this video. But also, I'm going to put it where I can see it and keep it fresh in my head and be like, oh yeah,
Good.
I want to work on that.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. When I get home, you need to message me and say, Yvonne,
Print your paper.
My memory lately, I don't know. Feel like it's declining. It's kind of scary sometimes.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I need to print it out too. Because I do want to do my projects on there.
All right. Because yours is learning new heels and stuff, right?
Yeah, mostly, yeah. There's 3 or 4.
Okay. Do you want to get started? You want me to get started?
Go ahead.
Okay. So, my first one will be hopefully you can see that, the City Limits by Tanis Fiber Arts. And that project is using yarn from Charming Hues 2022 Holiday Advent. It is still a whip, but I am making good progress, I think, on it.
Awesome.
Woohoo! There's no needles. What is that?
You mean it's not taking 3 years to finish like the other?
No. Let me take that jab, yeah. No. Okay, so top down. The neck was left undone. It was this cast on edge, but I've added an I-cord. I'm going to hold it to where you can see I-cord on there. I need to finish, it's kind of like the Kitchener stitch.
Yeah.
But it's more stitches, more to do with it, but hook that together and that'll be
make
finished.
it more seamless. Okay.
And then I added, so it is fingering weight held double to make a DK. I did use all 24 colors. Down at the bottom, this will have a Ravelry project, but there was a lot of math in the very beginning to get the link that I wanted to include the 24 colors.
Okay.
Most of the colors were 3 rows each. Some were 4. I got down to the bottom and I didn't want it super long, so I cut it to 2, like probably around here. I stopped the 4 rows and everything is 3. And then down here, I had to go to 2 to make sure and get the last color in.
Okay.
I added...
Well, you can't tell since it's kind of fade. You can't tell that you went from different number of rows. So
it's all blends.
So beautiful.
Thank you. This is an applied I-cord that you do after you do it as you bind off. Very tricky.
Okay.
Not tricky, but YouTube was my friend.
Yes, I would have to look at that too.
I think it flows okay, but I was having second thoughts about it. But I did hold the yarn double and binding off, and it's almost too big for my liking. That edging. This one is held single, as I did that I-cord. I don't know if you can tell that one is bigger.
Okay.
Than the top one.
Okay.
But anyway, so the next step is to, like I said, finish this, pick up my sleeve stitches, and weave in my ends. It's just, like your horse sock.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Feel good about it. It fits. It's very soft. Super squishy and cozy.
Yeah, when you hold it double, then it does make it extra squishy.
Mm-hmm.
Squish, squish. Well, awesome.
Thanks. Okay.
One down.
There we go.
I'll go ahead and show mine.
Oh yeah.
Mine is not on my Make 9.
Should be.
Right. I know. I'm like, I just didn't do it smart. I did not. I don't know if you saw it on my Instagram. There again, I didn't print it out because my brain just... Anyway. I've got... Mine are all socks. I don't know if you can see. And I'll send a picture and she can kind of post it in there too. I've got 3 new heels that I want to try. One of the heels, I believe it's some kind of maybe strong heel, maybe. Vanilla is the new black.
Oh, okay.
Sock. Yeah, I think it's some kind of, I don't know if you can see on there, some kind of strong heel on there. So I'm going to try that. I bought the pattern. And then also there's a couple other heels that I want to try, but I have yet to start any of my Make 9. I haven't started any of them at all. And it's February, so get going, Yvonne.
But I don't see a problem with that for you because you're like you can knock out socks quicker than anything. So I don't see you having a problem with
I should have put whips on there because then, you know, then I wouldn't have that
I don't
problem.
know. Some people might think it's cheating. I didn't. I was trying to save myself some trouble. Let me just put whips on it.
Save yourself some grief and stress. So here is my sweater.
Aww. Look at that. I really like how
I'm using the same minis, the Charming You Advent 2022 minis. I did not put all 24 in mine. I've got...
Aren't you holding
and I'm holding single strand of fingering with mohair with it. And this is the No Frills sweater pattern by PetiteKnit. And I've got one sleeve done.
Awesome.
I wanted it long, the cuff to be long enough because I like to fold mine. And then to be like about right there is where I like to have my sleeve because I don't like it covering my watch. I don't know. I'm weird. So anyway, finished one sleeve.
Nice.
And after trying it on again, I wanted it kind of cropped, but it was too cropped. And so I undid all the ribbing that I did because I had that done. And I ripped back all that ribbing to add, let's see, I want to say I've added 2 colors because I want to say I stopped at that darker blue stripe. So I've put this one in and this one, and then I'm doing, here's one more, and then I'll start the ribbing again. And so I'm almost done with that, and then I have the other sleeve to do.
Nice.
And then it will be ready to wear. And it is, like you said, it's just so squishy.
And I love how the mohair makes it look heathered. Like it's got this speckles of white through it.
And I didn't do anything special. I just did, like, I'm not blending the colors or anything. Once I did 10 rows of each color.
Okay.
So yeah, I should have done fewer rows and then I could have gotten all my colors in.
It's pretty though. Very pretty. It's funny how similar they look, but yet different.
I know. So fun. So whenever we get to go to Rhinebeck, then we can wear our matchy sweaters together.
Right.
Yeah. Because they'll definitely be done by then. Whenever we get to go.
We're going. What year? That's still in question.
Right.
But it is a bucket list item.
Yes, definitely. We will make it there someday. Bags by Awesome Greenie. Love it. Don't look at all the pet hair because it sits on the floor next to my knitting spot right now since I'm working on some other stuff. So I'll be picking it back up soon though. That's why it stays there.
Yeah. Reminder, but get it done.
Yes.
All right. My second whip that I'm going to show today is the Desperate Housewife by Melanie Berg. This middle one. The yarn I'm using is Yarn Bee Yarntopia. And let me show you. So I did a swatch.
I like that.
Because I don't think this was not started before the last podcast. So I made a swatch to see how the colors were going to look together and how the yarn drape was going to be and all that jazz, you know, swatch to make sure the sweater fits. And I kept my swatch. So we got, I'm going to go from the gray down is Anchor, Blush, Heather, Cerulean Sea, Spice, Sage, Ivory, and Ocean. Those colors. Now, and then, so the cardigan is going to be these 7 colors, 8 if you add the gray, and then repeat. And so I got looking at it, and this top one is a very light, it's blush, it's a very light pink, but repeated again is going to be the ivory, the green, and then the blush. So it's going to be like 2 white.
They're going to be closer.
Very close together. So I'm going to move the ivory, I think, up between the spice and the green, the spice and the sage.
Okay.
Just bump
Get
it
them
up
a little
one.
bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's that. And so this is a cardigan pattern. I am making it as a sweater and gonna steek it. Stay tuned. Right? Ugh. It's I just need to leave this up here. Gonna be my first steeking. So that's gonna be a little nerve-wracking, but I think it's worth it to not have to purl.
Yeah, I know. Purling is my least favorite. Ugh.
So that's it. So far. You can see it better in the back. I've got to the blue.
That's pretty.
But it's going to be, thank you. It's going to be 10 stripes, very similar to that one.
Okay.
10 stripes of the color, 2 stripes of the background color, and then just do. And between, if you can tell, between the neckband edges, the center part is the steeking section.
Okay. So did you do research to find out, like, how many stitches you want to put in there and stuff?
I probably did extra.
So
stitches.
is it going to get folded? Okay.
So there is, I want to say 26 stitches between the two. You purl on one end, knit, and then purl. And then that purl line will be where it folds in on itself. So you're going to cut in the middle, kind of center it and cut.
Okay. And
then, yeah. But yes, I watched videos. I think her name's Vullenvine. She's got, I'll have a link to her video, her tutorial video.
Okay.
Very easy to follow. And it was like, oh, I can do that. So, yeah.
I know, that's great that, others have gone before us and have done these videos to give us that confidence to be able to do whatever,
Yes.
Yeah.
Very
awesome.
thankful for
that. I like it.
But I did not cast on until, and I should show it, but it's in the other room. I'll show it next time my Comfort Fade cardigan is done. And this cardigan was really a big pusher for me to get that done because I hesitated. I was like, it's not getting cast on until that one's finished.
Yeah.
Got done, so. Next.
Okay. Alrighty. Let me just double check and make sure what the pattern is. I was horrible and did not make notes. And there's just not even
What?
Okay. It's this one.
All I hear is.
Okay. This is called the head sock. I am making a pattern, a hat for my husband. I had made one for him last year, I believe, and he loves it. He absolutely loves it. And he's like, can you please make me another one? So that way, if this one gets messed up or whatever, or lost, then I've got I've got others back up.
Yeah.
Anyway, this was the yarn that I got in Chattanooga during our vacation to Chattanooga. Went to the yarn shop there, and this is Uneek. What company is this? Urth Yarns. That's what it is. And this is their 100% superwash extra fine merino. And there's 435 yards to their 100 grams. And it's just the color number was 3006. And it needed a name. My husband said it looked like a flannel shirt. So that's what we've officially named a flannel shirt. So anyway, I started so far, but that's a really, it's going to be stripy because you can see the stripes in there, but that's an awful big stripe. He's like, when is it going to get to the lighter colors? So I'm hoping that it will start changing over soon. And I'm thinking that I probably have enough to do 2 hats. So we'll probably give one to his brother as a Christmas gift, and then he can have one. And then, he'll be happy that it's from the same yarn, that they have kind of matching hats. So, yeah. Oh, and that pattern is, again, I said it was head sock, and it's by Amanda Steck, the Pearl Bug.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So is it going to be like a folded brim?
No. He doesn't. You can knit it longer because it gives you the option. If you want it just, like a beanie, then knit it this many inches. If you want the folded brim, then do this many inches for the folded brim. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he doesn't like it folded. So anyway.
Nice.
He's excited, and when he knew that we were coming to podcast, he's like, is my hat going to be on TV? Is it going to be famous? He's a nut.
Yes.
I said, yes. It's going to be on the podcast.
Too funny.
I know. He is so funny. He keeps me laughing a lot.
Yes. He does do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my next whip is Whiskey in a Teacup by Tiffany Morse. This yarn that I'm using is minis that were sent by our friend Kimmy back in December of 21.
Okay.
And this is the pattern. She did hers in a solid color, but I'm doing mine striped.
I remember now that you say that.
Do you remember this?
It's so pretty.
This ancient whip. And so the minis had these little tags. They're numbered.
Yeah.
And so I've attached it to my zipper. That way I know what color I'm on and which one to add next. So,
good idea.
thanks.
I still haven't used mine yet. I plan on making the shawl. I think it's one more stripe. I plan on doing that shawl, with them.
There are a ton of ends. I am not weaving in anything as I go, so I've got that going on. This is the back side. So let me try to wrangle this string.
I know,
here.
getting
Oh my
projects
goodness.
out of the bag, you know, it's...
And it's going to be... Will you...
Do you need me to hold
Yes.
this
You
side?
hold that, but this is the top. So this needs to go.
Oh, okay. So like this. Okay. Wow.
Very hard to see all of it, but you get the gist.
Yeah. Starting to get a lot of stitches on there, huh?
Yeah, over 400.
Woo!
I think maybe even 500 now. It's a lot. And so just one row is like, do I have time? Do I even have time to work on a row? So
Yeah.
that's really making me not work on it.
Really pretty.
Thank you. But it's got garter and lace sections. I can't wait to see it done and blocked.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'll really, really open up all these ones. But yeah.
Well, and then that gives an option too, once you do get it finished, put it on, you know, on, I guess, her patterns on Ravelry, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then you can put it in the projects, and so other people can say, oh, you know, hey, I can use that pattern to do it too.
To do an advent.
Yeah.
Because she
That's
sent
really pretty.
She sent 24.
Yeah.
24 colors, and so
Yeah, that's pretty.
thank you. Yeah. Okay. That's that.
I have to get that pattern.
It's pretty.
It is pretty. It's really pretty. I've slacked off on doing shawls. I just don't even wear them.
I don't really either. But then,
I like doing them and I like the looks of them, but I don't know. Like yesterday for sure, our office just, it doesn't stay cool. It's,
oh yeah?
I mean, because like where I sit, the attendance clerk, her office is right next to me. She stays super cold. And then the nurse, which is on the other side in her office, she stays super cold. I'm comfortable. But if I wear a sweater, then I'm hot.
Yeah.
And I've got I sent that yesterday. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so hot. I wore a thicker sweater and I was just sweating. I had that fan going all day because and I couldn't take the sweater off.
Yeah.
So, anyway, yeah. And I love sweaters. So it's not fair.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want everybody else to be a popsicle, but
Yeah.
I would like to be cooler.
Cooler, yeah.
Just keep running my fan under my desk.
There you go.
Running it on me, yeah. Okay. I'll do this one. I have joined, I think a couple years ago, I talked about, what is her tag? Garlene. She does the Year of Dishcloths.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the kitchen sink?
I think
that's right. On Instagram. Anyway, not last year. I don't know why I didn't do them last year, but I just didn't. I guess I just wasn't in the mood for dishcloths. So I totally skipped last year, but the year before I was doing a bunch of her dishcloths that year. And I don't know, I just got excited about it again, and I decided that I was going to join for this year. Plus, Backporch Fiber Company, she is doing a knit along, or I guess a make along, because you can do crochet or knit. It, doesn't matter. Dishcloths for the year. And there's no particular patterns to use. You just make dishcloths and just post under that tag so everybody can see them. There's a book that she's doing the dishcloths out of, and I want that book. Because somebody else was making one out of it too, and I was like, oh, well, the Backporch Fiber, I liked hers, and then another lady was doing another pattern out of that, and I was like, ooh, I like that, so I need to get the book. Anyway, so Garlene's first pattern for January, this year we're traveling. So last month for January was Belgium, and I didn't weave in my ends yet, but I know I posted my picture, but I tucked my ends in, so to make it look like
make it pretty.
Make it look like I had my ends weaved in. Anyway, it's Belgian Waffle was for January. And it looks, I mean, it's really lacy. But I used bigger needles than what she called for.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, I think it would be like maybe there. Because I want to say it was a 2. The pattern called for size 2. And I used size 7.
Wow.
So I think it would be really tiny.
Yeah.
So anyway, so it ended up being a lot holier because bigger needles.
Yeah.
And I started another dishcloth, but it's not one of Garlene's. This one, I saw somebody doing it or I saw a finished one on Instagram, and I thought, oh, that is so pretty. And it's called the Campfire dishcloth. Let's see, who is it by? Oh, it's off Knit Picks. And it's a free pattern.
That is very pretty.
I thought it was really pretty. And so I started that as well with that same yarn. Oh, the yarn is from Hobby. Oh, I know, isn't it? I'm about to lose it. From Hobby Lobby. And it's Yarn Bee Sugarwheel Cotton Solid. And if you've been following along since day one, I was like, I'm going to see how many dishcloths I can get, out of one. And I have made so far 3 of them, and look how much is still left. So that's quite a bit. So I think you're getting your money's worth. So I did, just the corner to corner dishcloth, and I don't know what this one is, but 2, and then I just finished that one, the Belgian waffles one. So there's 3 of them right there. So, wow.
Yeah, that is a lot.
I can finish this dishcloth that I'm working and probably get at least another one for sure out of it. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of it.
And what is it? $6?
$6.
If you get it on sale.
Yeah.
Even $6.
Did they still carry?
They had some.
I saw there was a lady on Facebook posted this yarn, but it was sparkle. And she was like asking, what can I make with this? I just have one. And I was like, how fun would it be to have sparkly dishcloths?
There you go. Yeah.
To do your work.
You got to do the dishes. Make it fun.
Right? So, yeah. I was like, I wonder if they still make it. I'm going to have to get me some sparkle. I love sparkle.
I'll have to take a peek.
Yeah. I need some sparkle so I can... it'd be sad to... I don't wash the dishes with it, but I wipe down the counters and stuff with my dishcloths. Okay. Gotcha. That's that.
All right. My next whip is Find Your Fade by Andrea Mowry. The yarn I'm using is a mix between Fuzzy Fibers and Rose Hill yarn. And that is Andrea's picture. Which is... What bag over here is it? Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Crinkle, crinkle.
Oh, yeah. Bag. Oh my gosh, that bag's so pretty.
Got a mixture of bags. Oh, this one, I didn't say. This one was by Jenny of J&J Craft Co.
Pretty, pretty.
The other two, one's from Hobby Lobby, one was handmade. This one is Bags by Awesome Granny. Party, party.
Very pretty.
Another big shawl whip. All right, so this first color is Rambling Rose by Fuzzy Fibers. And then we go into Rose Quartz is like the pink and gray. And go into Peach Meringue. And I can't remember. I think that's the front. It's kind of hard to tell. But
what's nice about that one is you can, either side,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah. It doesn't really have a for sure backside.
Yeah.
No, actually, I think this is the front. The spine is different.
Okay.
But, and then we're going to go from the Peach Meringue to Silver Fox. And then we have a dog in here. This is Yarn Bee Authentic Iron Soot. Iron Soot. Okay. This one is...
Hello, sweet girl. Hi, sweetheart.
This is Snickers.
Hi, baby.
Gotta turn around and see the camera.
Yeah.
Oh, sleepy.
She's like, I had to go find out where Mama was.
This one has not gotten any work on it. It's taken a back burner.
Such a good girl. Yeah. You need to lay down.
Snicker.
It's like, what? I want cuddles.
Time out.
I am doing a test knit for Carly of Northwood Knits. She is doing a like weather type collection.
Okay.
And I am doing the lightning sock pattern that's in that collection. And she's doing, there again, she does her patterns either cuff down or toe up. You can buy the collection, either way. So that's what's great about that. I chose to do the toe up version, and I thought this yarn looked really good to be lightning. It looks stormy with those splashes of lightning cutting across the sky.
Mm-hmm.
The yarn is, I think I've got the tag in here. I do.
No.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Just a dowel fiber. And this is it's called Electric Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, it's got those neon pops of yellow and black and gray. Anyway, I'm almost done. I'm up here at the cuff.
Nice.
She's got that famous, when you do her toe up socks, no picking up stitches. It's awesome.
Yes.
It's got that gusset. It looks like there's a heel flap. No picking up stitches. It's
Nice.
great.
Yes.
And it's mostly, this one is mostly ribbed, and then it's got that fun little cabling up there at the top. Right there and right there.
Very pretty.
I think it's so pretty. So fun. Anyway, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Just about done. Can't wait to be done with it. So be on the lookout for that sock collection to be coming out very soon. You can pop over on her page, and she shows what the other two patterns. I believe it's Stormhead, Thunderhead, something like that, and then Deluge. Both are pretty. I was like, I don't know which one to do. But thankfully, I've got all three patterns, and I can do them.
You can make any one you want.
Yeah. That's like, several of her sock collections. She does 3 patterns all together, and I have yet to do the other 2, but I want to. There's some of them that I love.
Good deal.
But yeah.
And then free space. Because I had to give myself some wiggle room. Free space in the new release. Sometimes there's always a new release, a new pattern that gets released, and you're like, oh, I've got to make it.
Yes.
And I didn't want to tie myself down to not have that freedom.
Right.
I'm finding that, I know in the past we've talked about it, and you're like, let's focus on whips, or let's, have I don't know the right wording, but, and I feel almost not caged, but kind of but what if I want to do blah, blah, blah?
Yeah.
I want to be able to do that one.
Yeah.
So that's what free space and new release, I felt it allowed me a little freedom in outside of the other squares. But I know this is not a hard, fast rule to follow, but I kind of felt like it was.
Yeah.
So, but anyway.
Well, it's funny because there's been other people follow because we posted and they're like, oh, I like that idea of the free space and the new release. So I've seen other people post those in there, make 9s, because you always see the, new shiny,
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Definitely.
I loved Nancy's idea with that.
Thank you.
She's the one that got us started, y'all.
All right, so my next one is the Brioche Adventure by Jonathan Tallow. It looks like Jonathan, but I looked it up today, did some research, and I was like, how do you say his name? But he's Swedish, and so it's different than just Jonathan.
Yeah.
But it's brioche shawl.
That's gonna be so squishy and soft.
Oh, I can't wait to make it. I'm gonna put a picture in here because I was watching a podcast a year and a half, 2 years ago, of Origin Threadcraft. Her name is Julia Norris, and she had used McMullen Fiber Co. yarn and her Canyon collection. And oh my goodness, it's beautiful. And so when we went to Kentucky Sheep and
Sheep Fiber Festival.
Yeah,
I just call it Kentucky Fiber Festival.
Yeah. So. I had originally bought this 6-pack of McMullen Fiber Co. She had a 12 mini skein collection called Canyon, and this was 6 that Yarnbird bus had. And so I already had this one when I seen that picture, and so I was like, wait a minute, let me contact this designer or this dyer, Kate. And I was like, okay, hey, I have half of it. Do you have a half that I can buy?
Yeah.
Who might have a half? And so these aren't the exact colors, but they're very close to the other 6 of the set that she put together for me and let me buy. And so I'm not sure what order I'm going to put them in yet, but
It's going to be gorgeous.
see the teals and
I know.
oh my goodness.
They're just, it's
Mm.
going to be absolutely gorgeous. So pretty.
And I had the, sorry, excuse me. The pattern calls for, I think it's 14 minis. And the one that I seen that I loved, she had used a couple full skein, like pieces of a full skein.
Okay.
And so I follow McMullen Fiber on Instagram, and she had a sale. And so this is copper on her Posh Skinny. And I seen this, and copper was one of the original colors in that. And so I grabbed it. 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere, and 10% nylon squish factor.
Ooh la la.
So soft.
That is.
It is 630 yards on that, so I think I'll be able to use some and then save it for something else. But anyway,
Okay.
sorry, we had an interruption with the barking dog. It's all right.
It's okay.
Oh my goodness, I don't know. It's just
Mm-hmm. That is.
okay. Okay, next.
This is, I guess, my last.
Okay.
Do you want to bring it up and we'll just talk about it at the same time?
Yeah.
We are doing a collaboration with Maureen of Charming You and Dana of Dana Ray Makes. Nancy got the brilliant idea. She's the brains of this operation, okay? She just brings me to tag along, okay? Anyway, she came up with this brilliant idea to ask Maureen, hey, would you want to come up with a yarn color and, like a winter theme, I think is what we had decided on. So she came up with these gorgeous colors, and yes. Dana came up with this beautiful sock pattern. And so she, the pre-order is going on right now.
Yes.
Go run. Get your kit.
Yes.
Because then you can make socks that look like ours.
Yes.
Okay?
Definitely.
And I believe this weekend, Dana is releasing the pattern.
Yep.
So you can grab the yarn, grab your pattern, and get knitting those cute little socks.
And be like the Nitty Bitty Sisters.
Right.
So this is the main tonal that she came up with. Light blue.
I think it's so pretty.
And then you got purple, dark purple, and variegated dark blue, light blue, teal.
Mm-hmm. Some purples in there too to bring that purple pop out. Yeah.
Very pretty.
And so the yarn set and the socks are called Icicle Dreams. I thought that was absolutely cool.
Yes.
And plus, I mean, look at that. That little bag is an option to buy with it. Sparkle, sparkle.
I don't know if you can see it. Hopefully
it
you
is
can.
so sparkly.
Yes.
Hopefully you can see that sparkle. Little
guy.
Notions bag.
Very cute. Very pretty.
Yes. Oh, so beautiful.
Yes. But this bag is the optional add-on.
Yes.
You can get it with the yarn or the yarn by itself.
Yep.
The full size and the 2 minis.
Right. And we test knitted when Dana called for the test knit. We're like, well, of course we have to be test knitters for it because
Definitely.
Yeah, we're the ones that got the ball rolling on it.
Yeah.
So we finished the one sock And we did it a little bit different. So to give you guys idea, you know, you don't have to stick to the exact colors, because I did mine a little bit different than what Dana did too. So I think mine is mainly different right here in the cuff. She did the main color here and here with the blue in the middle. So I did it a little bit different. But I think her heel colors, I think it's all the same. And then you did yours a little bit different too.
Yeah. I changed up the color on the cuff, swapped what Dana did. I did a wrap and turn heel. Made the heel blue with the little stripe of purple, and then the purple toe with the stripe of blue. Same pattern here. But yeah, super easy pattern.
Yes.
Once you do a couple repeats, it was like, oop, 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 oop.
I know. And I love a good, like, textured sock. So fun.
Very soft. I will definitely have to go back and weave. I know when you change colors, I've got a slight hole right there. I know you're supposed to like
just have to
wrap.
It's probably because those stitches got loose.
Maybe.
Where you started that color.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Fun.
Yes. Again, that pre-order is open.
Yes.
I will have a link down below. All you gotta do is click, go purchase.
Right?
Yes.
So fun.
Yes. Thank you, Maureen and Dana.
Yes.
Saying yes to our crazy ideas.
Oh, right. Right. Exactly. So fun.
Cool.
Well, that's all my works in progress that I've got.
Okay. A couple more things I wanted to discuss on my Make 9 was another pattern by Dana Ray Makes, the Corn Maze socks. Those are adorable. Oh my goodness. When she released it, I was like, oh, those are just, I don't know, very cool. I love the texture. I think it's a self-striping. You use 2 different colors, self-striping yarn and then a solid. And it just takes care of itself. Boop, boop, boop,
Yep.
boop. And then, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay. The Black Elephant Shawl is my next one by Rachel Ilsley. And I plan on using, we were gifted the 2023 Holiday Advent Yarn by Charming You this past Christmas. December, and that is the yarn that I plan on making the Black Elephant Shawl with. It was made to use with an Advent, but that one I will not get started until I finish the 2022 Advent pattern that I'm doing with the City Limits sweater. But yeah, that one is got some more brioche, some seed stitch, some moss stitch.
Beautiful.
All kinds of different. It just looks so squishy.
Yeah.
Okay, that is all.
Talking about the Charming You Advent 2022.
23?
Sorry, 23. Yes. Sorry. We're in 24 now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I used the minis and I did...
Look at that.
I did it exactly how they came. Like day 1, day 2, I didn't match up. I was like, I hope that it's going to look okay.
Excuse me.
Fun and crazy and all kinds of stitch patterns. Let me see what pattern I use. I can't remember. See? My memory. Oh my gosh.
That is so pretty. And all the different stitch patterns.
Let's see. I know. It was so fun. So fun to do. The Grand Opening Shawl by Telly Bean Knits. Stephanie did an amazing job with this pattern. I still have to block it. But all the ends are woven in.
Kudos. Yvonne.
Yes. I just need to block it and then I can wear it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was fun because it's like it went one way, you know, for a little bit, and then whoop, you started going back and forth on this side, and then you picked up stitches going this way, kind of like a little bit of log cabin action going on.
Yeah.
And then you got together again, going back and forth, and then it broke off again, going one way and another way. So, yeah. It did not get boring at all. And it was
not.
Because, you know, you're like doing this stitch for a little bit and you're like, oh, it changes, and then, oh, it changes again. So garter in between each of those different stitch patterns. Y'all gotta go run and grab that pattern. It was so fun to do.
Nice. And that was, did she tell you how many rows to do?
Yep.
Nice.
Yes.
I do like that about
it
a pattern.
says how many rows to do, and so I didn't have to do any of the math or anything like that.
Nice.
It was meant to go with an advent. It's 25 colors, which we only got, you know, the 24 minis. So for that 25th color right here was the whole skein that we got for the day 25. So then I added that on the
for the last
for that 25. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty.
So fun.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to get to blocking it so I can wear it, because I love all the bright colors. So fun. My traveling shawl, since we did.
Yeah.
I just thought it was funny that, you know, Maureen did the traveling, the advent, and then Garlene
she's doing one.
She's doing the traveling dishcloths. So I just thought it was funny that, hey, I get to travel this year too.
Yeah. Nice.
Started in December, carry on to this year.
Yeah. Too cool.
That is all I've got.
That is all I have.
I know, it has been so long since we podcasted. So sorry about that, y'all.
We're still
We don't mean to let y'all down.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for watching.
Yep.
Please comment below if you are doing a Make 9 as well. And that hashtag will be in the description below too, to follow along on Instagram. And she does, Noble Character Crafts does prizes. So another reason to join in.
Yeah.
Please like this video if you got a kick out of watching us and our silliness. But thanks again for watching.
Bye, y'all. Happy knitting.
Action.
There you go.
Yeah, it's gone.
All right. Do you need your phone for anything?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
It's funny because I'll stretch, you know, and Gary's like, "Are you fixing to fart on me?" I'm like, "No, I'm just trying to stretch."
Do you need something to put on your back?
No,
like
it's just
lumbar?
It just
hurts.
Yeah, it just hurts.
Goodness gracious.
Did I send y'all over the sisters group what I found out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just age, old and
yeah. I'm getting old and decrepit. This is another thing. My notifications for Instagram doesn't show up anymore.
Until you go to
Until
Instagram?
I go in it.
That is weird.
I know.
I don't like, I know it's already recording, but like if I go into Instagram.
You're going to look back and be like,
I know. What
we just blabbed on.
blah, blah, blah. It's already 8 minutes.
Is it set up? I feel like it's all on me.
Hmm?
You're in the picture too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you want to look at it?
Oh, I trust you. You're the one that does it all the time. But it just feels like it's like all on me. Hello.
I'm in here just a little bit.
feel like I'm slobbering. Okay. Yeah.
Suck it in. Try it out.
I know, I hate those, like, looking at people that talk and, like,
Or you see.
in the corner of their mouths, like, slobbery. I'm like,
Swallow. Swallow.
take a break.
Take a moment.
Swallow it down and finish talking. Yeah.
And pose real quick.
Yeah.